is Nick, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a first look at this Schlage Sentry front entry handle with Latitude lever, and I bought it at Amazon and it comes in this box. So let's get right to it and look at the dimensions and what's included in the contents. At the Schlage website you could check out the model number, the FE285 CEN622LAT. This door handle has an MSRP of approximately $100 and can be found for a variety of prices. If you order this on Amazon like me, you just get a brown box with not much on the sides. There's some information on the door handle I've purchased. Okay, now let's go ahead and look to see what's inside the contents. Inside, there is that door handle itself. I'll take a closer look at this, get you some measurements in a little bit. It does weigh just a little bit. This one does not have the lock. There's nothing in here, so there's no deadbolt here. And I'm assuming there must be some mounting hardware in this box. And inside we have some, looks like some instructions and maybe a parts list. We have the latch over here on the left side. And this is the Latitude door handle in matte black. Let's see. Looks like it turns a total of 90 degrees almost. I hope you don't need that much to open it. And if I turn it the other way, looks like it goes 90 degrees as well in the other direction. And then we have more hardware over here. Here's a look at all the hardware it comes with. These were in the additional bag, this section right here, along with some of the screws. It looks like you have two plates, one for the door and one for the door frame. A screw that probably goes on the bottom here, and some more screws that connects the Latitude door handle with the exterior door handle down here. Here's the paperwork that came with the door handle. I did get the FE285, so it's not listed under any of these here, and mine did not come equipped with a deadbolt. It only came with the handle, and the handle that I got looks a little different. So make sure you check your door dimension to see if this door handle is compatible. They want a 2 1/8 or 54 millimeter hole. Also check that the width of your door is between 1 3/8 of an inch to 1 3/4 inches wide. The back set, which is the center of the hole, the 2 1/8 inch hole to the outside edge of the door, needs to be either 2 3/8 inch or 2 3/4 inches, which is 60 or 70 millimeters. Also note the hole in the door has to be about 1 inch, 25 millimeters, or 7/8 of an inch, a 22 millimeter hole for this to work. So this is actually the aged bronze door handle, and we'll go ahead and take a close look at it. And regarding the door itself, you have to push it, you notice, from here to here in order to probably open the door. So you have to pull down quite a bit, but not all the way till it's touching. The length of the door handle itself that you grip is exactly 7 inches long, or approximately 73 or 74 millimeters long. The door handle is about 5 3/4 inches. I wear size large gloves, and so you can see my hand and how I get to the door. It seems like I have to reach my thumb quite a bit. It might be a little different if I could reach like this. Minimum distance from the center of the keyhole to the lower hole is approximately 8 1/4 inches. This lower portion here could move, and you can move it down. I'll see how far it could go. To the further area is about a little over 10 inches, maybe 10 1/4 or 10 1/8 inches from the center here to the end point over here, about 10 1/4. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this area. Across, it is approximately, I'll say 2 3/8, a little over 2 1/4, and less than 2 1/2, so 2 3/8. And the length here is approximately 4 inches tall. And on the bottom portion, if you like those measurements, I'll get them for you. The bottom here is about 2 3/8 inches tall by, I'd say, 1 1/4 inches wide. So again, 2 3/8 tall by 1 3/4. And another important measurement to note is the distance from the top of this plate to the edge of this outside, and it looks like it's roughly a quarter. Say it's roughly about a 1/4 inch from the top of this to the outside here. So if you have a deadbolt and a door handle that's real close together, then this may not interfere if it's only a 1/4 inch. So far, the thing I like about this handle is there's no grooves in the back. Some handles are kind of hollowed out right here and they bite into your arm a little bit or your fingers, but it feels to be pretty smooth and nice so far. And here's just another look on its side. I should get one more measurement, and that's the total length here. I don't think I got that one yet. So the total length of this is a little under 1 foot. It comes out to be about 11 3/4 inches long from the very top here all the way to the bottom here on the right side. Now let's take a look at this Latitude lever in aged bronze. It could be mounted on left side or right side doors. It'll open this way or open this way. You just go ahead and lift it up and flip it around. So if the door opens up this way, you put on this side. If your door opens the other direction, then you just mount it like this. Here's the latch assembly that it came with. Take a quick look at this, and if you want to see the depth here between these two holes, I'll get that measurement here, and from the, it looks like 2 1/4 to, as I mentioned, I think 2 3/4. Let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions for that. So as you see, those 2 holes right here, these two, the center to center, is the back set from the plate, and that is between 2 3/8 to 2 3/4 inches. So depending on the size, you just slide this right over. Actually, you're going to slide it into the door hole, and then you're going to put this, you're going to slide it into the door, then put this inside, depending if it's what size you have. And now, if you're going to wash, I'll pull the lever down, and you can see, let me hold it here, and see how far the lever goes with this latch actually coming in. So you need almost all the way down to totally recess the latch here. We're going to do that one more time, but I'm going to get a close up here to see that this turns and recesses the lever. Now let's take a look at the Latitude aged bronze door handle here. Again, it could go on the left side door or right side door, and if the hinges are, if you're on the outside of the door and the hinges are on the left, that's a left side or left handle. And if you are on the outside looking in and the hinges are on the right, that's a right handle door. This handle could work on both the left or right side. So if you're opening the door this way, you can put it here, or if you're opening the door other way, you just flip it around and it opens this way. Both, they're symmetric on both the top and the bottom for this Latitude. And I don't have that large of a hand, but as you can see, my hand fits all the way around the door, so it's not, if I grip it right here, the handle's already hidden, so it's not that long. I'll go ahead and measure it for you from end to end and the inside here. The entire length is 4 3/8 inches long. Now the part you grip, that's probably a little more important. It's 3 1/4 inches long from the inside, and this is the grip area. And if you are interested on how much space there is between the door, which will be right here, and where you grip, comes out to be about 1.5 inches. So not much space, but you shouldn't have to worry too much about banging your knuckles on the door when you do grip it. I could come around and give quite a bit of space before I hit the door, so I won't have to bang my knuckles or fingers on the door. Now, I've read some reviewers say that they had to turn this Latitude a full 90 degrees just to open the latch and engage it. I'm not sure, so this is brand new, and I'm going to go ahead and put it right on, and we'll see for ourselves how much it takes to fully engage this. So as you can see, here's the latch, and here's the Latitude handle, and there's the latch right there. So let's go ahead. This is 0 degrees. I'm going to turn and watch the handle go in. And it's almost in there. Now it's fully in, and so I'm going to say that is approximately a little over 45 degrees. So this is, you start at 0. We're not going to go all the way to 3 o'clock, but we're going to go to at least like maybe 2:30. 3 o'clock would be full 90 degrees. So we're at noon and we go to about 50 degrees to fully engage the latch here. One more time, I'm going to hold this down. I think this rotated, it will be screwed in. So watch the latch. And it goes about, okay, so this time it's 45 degrees. I wasn't hold this, it's slipped a little bit. So if I hold it, only 45 degrees to engage, which is great. So I think it's supposed to be 45 degrees if it's not broken, and the latch comes right on out. So not bad at all. And I remember that I said it is reversible, so I just put this on the other side to show you that you can reverse this on the other side, and the same thing with the lock here. And I put the latch on the other side, and you can turn it this way, or you can turn it the other way. And I'll put it the other way as well. On the top, you can see, rotate it to open the latch, or you can rotate it the other to open the latch. Measurement that I think is very important is how high does this sit above the hole here. So I'm going to go take the measurement from the top of the hole, top of the interior of the hole, to here. That distance ends up being in metric about 1 centimeter, roughly 3/8 of an inch. As far as the other hardware that's included, you get 2 face plates, an additional plate that goes along the door. And the difference between these two is this one's a little rounded here, and this one's more square with sharper edges. Same thing with the face plates here. One's kind of a little more glossy black on the left, and another's slightly matte, a little less reflective. And the shiny glossy one has rounded edges, and the matte black has sharper edges right here. Just a personal preference. You have 4 smaller screws, probably 2 screws to go in here, and 2 which goes drilled into the door, and this drills into the door frame, so 2 more small screws for there, and the 2 larger screws go through here apparently to attach to these 2 screws onto the door handle through the hole. This other screw, you're going to have to put it, if your door is right here, you have to drill into your door if you don't already have a hole to stick this in. And then you're going to have to put this from the other side of the door, screw this in, make sure the washer's in place, and then you could use this on the inside, the interior part of the door that you're going to be looking at, and cover it up right here. So on the bottom, you're going to see this covering your door. Also included is a little pin wrench right here. Well, there you have it, the contents of the Schlage Sentry door entry handle. If you have any questions, feel free to list them in the comments section below, and feel free to subscribe. It's absolutely free. And thank you for watching my brand new channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Thanks.